Deep within an ancient forest, there lived a lone wolf. Every animal feared him. Whenever he walked through the woods, rabbits hid in their burrows, monkeys rushed up the trees, and deer ran as fast as they could. To everyone else, he was dangerous. But no one knew the truth. Behind those sharp eyes was a lonely heart, a heart that wished for something it had never known, a friend. Every night, the wolf sat beneath the moon. He would stare at the stars and wonder, will anyone ever see me for who I truly am? The forest was full of life, yet he felt completely alone, and with each passing day, the loneliness grew heavier. One morning, while wandering through the forest, the wolf suddenly stopped. A desperate cry echoed through the trees. "Help! Somebody help!" The wolf listened carefully. The voice sounded weak, injured. Without hesitation, he followed the sound. The deeper he went into the forest, the louder it became, until finally he found its source. Lying beside a narrow forest path was a young deer. Its leg was badly injured. Pain filled its eyes. When the deer saw the wolf, its face turned pale with fear. It trembled and whispered, "Please, don't eat me." The wolf looked at the wounded deer. For a moment, silence filled the forest. The wolf was hungry, very hungry. The deer would have been an easy meal. One quick attack, and his hunger would be gone. But then he saw something in the deer's eyes. Fear, the same fear he had seen his entire life. Slowly, he stepped closer and said, "Don't be afraid." The deer looked confused. It had expected teeth, not kindness. Instead of attacking, the wolf examined the deer's injured leg. He searched for healing herbs. He brought fresh water and carefully treated the wound. The deer couldn't believe what was happening. "Why are you helping me?" it asked. The wolf smiled softly. "Because not every wolf is a monster." For the first time, the deer looked at him differently. Days passed. The wolf returned every morning. He brought food, fresh fruit, clean water, and protection. Slowly, the deer recovered. As time went on, they began talking, then laughing, then sharing stories. A friendship was growing, and for the first time in his life, the wolf wasn't alone anymore. But not everyone was happy. The foxes whispered. The jackals laughed. "The wolf is pretending. He can't change. It's only a trick." The forest refused to trust him. But neither the wolf nor the deer paid attention. Their friendship continued to grow stronger. One day, a far greater threat entered the forest. Hunters. They carried ropes, traps, and weapons. The animals had no idea what was coming. The hunters quietly spread their traps throughout the woods, waiting, watching, planning. The next morning, while the wolf was away gathering water, the deer wandered through the forest alone. Suddenly, snap! A hidden net shot into the air. The deer was trapped. It struggled desperately, but every movement only tightened the ropes. Fear filled its eyes, and it cried out with all its strength. "Help! Please help!" Far away near a river, the wolf froze. He heard the voice immediately. It was his friend. The deer was in danger. Without thinking twice, the wolf began to run, faster than ever before, through thorn bushes, across rocks, over fallen trees. Nothing could stop him, because for the first time, he had someone worth fighting for. The wolf finally reached the trap. The deer was terrified. The hunters were getting closer. There wasn't much time left. The wolf immediately began biting through the ropes. One rope snapped, then another, then another. The hunters were almost there. The wolf worked harder, faster, desperately, until finally the last rope broke. The deer was free. "Run!" shouted the wolf. The deer escaped. But before the wolf could follow, the hunters surrounded him. The wolf stood alone, facing danger, facing fear. Yet he never regretted his decision, because saving his friend mattered more than saving himself. The deer ran through the forest, then suddenly stopped. Its heart raced. It looked back. The wolf had risked everything. How could it leave him behind? The deer turned around and ran back. As the deer returned, something incredible happened. The other animals followed. Monkeys, wild boars, birds, rabbits. Animals that once feared the wolf now came to help him. Together they rushed toward the hunters. The monkeys threw fruits from the trees. The birds swooped down. The boars charged forward. The hunters panicked, and within moments, they fled the forest, defeated. The danger was finally over. The wolf stood silently, amazed. For the first time in his life, others had risked themselves for him. The deer walked forward and smiled. "You gave me a second chance at life. Today we gave one back to you." The wolf's eyes filled with emotion. At last, he had found what he had always wanted. Not power, not respect, but friendship. Never judge someone by appearance alone. A kind heart can be hidden behind the face of a wolf. And remember, true kindness always finds its way back, because every act of goodness creates a circle that eventually returns to